feel like there's so much pressure to do more, be more, have more. And the kids feel that. And it's not just schools, it's our culture. It's the way we're raising our children. The cognition is one piece, but if we continue to put all our eggs in the one basket and we're not working on the physical aspect and the emotional aspect, we're missing out. We're not teaching to the whole child.
We hear all about teaching to the standards and state tests, but I know that the students that I see that are a little troubled in school, it might be because they're struggling with academics, but most often they're struggling with something else, and it's an inside thing in themselves and they can't even describe it.
We're teaching children that they don't have to be in a state of fight or flight. Like, things are going to happen in your life, but you don't have to go on that path. You can stop and do some slow breathing, and when we slow down our breathing, our whole brain becomes available. So the work we're teaching is deeply seated in neuroscience and the physiology of breath and what happens when we can slow our heart rates down. So we train educators, schools, and how to integrate these tools. So we want to teach kids about stillness and not sit still, but learn what stillness can provide you. We teach about what does it mean to listen, not just listen to the teacher, but to listen inside. What's coming up right now? How do I respond to that? We want to teach kids how to be grounded and strong, and then how to be a part of a community.
Yoga is not a religious practice. It's a physical practice that teaches one to be self-aware, helps you center, helps you stay focused, helps you relax when you're tense. It's about positive self-talk.
So a typical class would be hearing a chime or starting with a breathing exercise that just gets kids connected.
Begin, ready?
And then we're going to put in some movement, some type of regulating movement.
All right, now let's show how we feel strong. Oh, I see some strong bodies. Very good. All right, one last time, my friends. Really let it go. We're gonna get rid of that thing that makes us feel like we're not strong. Nicely done.
And then at the very end, there's a relaxation, and it's like a 1-minute relaxation.
So I want us to pretend that we are outside and we are sitting underneath the most magnificent tree. If we look up at the branches of the trees, we can see just a gentle breeze blowing through the leaves, gently rustling the leaves. And the rain starts pouring down. And we can hear thunder, but our tree stands strong and tall. That trunk of our tree does not move. Breathe deeply into your belly. And feel how strong that tree trunk is behind you. And think about how strong you are. Think about how hard you work at school. Think about what a strong member of your community you are.
We talk forever about community connection, because how deeply a child feels connected is like one of the #1 indicators for graduation. But I can start moving and getting kids physiologically on the same page, and now there's a whole different connection.
And I want us to bring our hands to our heart. And I want us to take this calm and peaceful feeling and breathe it into the rest of our day. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then our final volcano breath is going to be just how proud I am of you, that you did such a great job today. I want you just to hear that you are amazing. You did an amazing job. Take a deep breath in and breathe out.
That's what would be a thematic, like 10-minute thing. But classrooms are also doing these as 1 to 3 minute activities. You're out in the hallway, you're waiting for science. The science teacher's running late and you've got kids all over the place. So we know we can manage the body. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna have the kids line up against the wall and we're gonna fold their bodies down and do 3 breaths. And now I'm using the body to get the kids regulated.
The kids are calmer in the hallway, the noise level, their ability to talk to each other in a way that's more peaceful, that's more like, I'll help you out. Oh, why don't you try it this way? Things like that they didn't have the tools for. The teachers didn't either. And so that common language and having the kids just take more ownership and leadership for where they're at and how they handle themselves has been the thing that's been so noticeable.
Because we saw some of these things, and then our evidence was showing kids were on task, went from 3 minutes to 30 minutes on sustained task. Some classrooms, like their decibel levels, went down 19 decibels, like a quieter room.
The thing in Yoga Calm that I think is universal is that taking a few minutes out of your day, throughout the day, to take a deep breath, center yourself, remember what your intention is, and move forward.
Over 6,000 educators are integrating this. You see schools that are starting, staff meetings with just a moment just to get connected. You're seeing staff members that are giving each other compliments. You're seeing staff members that are navigating in a totally different way.
To really get the staff focused and start being together, that the Yoga Calm, doing some volcano breaths, using the ball, doing a couple of stretching poses, just physically putting 2 feet on the ground, closing your eyes and breathing, has brought a stillness and a focus to our meetings that haven't happened in my previous years of trying to be phenomenal and encouraging and inspiring. Actually being calm and starting from that place has been so much better than trying to rev them up all the time.
So I love that I'm working with the teacher and we're changing the teacher, and then the children get to benefit from that and learn this skill. And it's the moment that child realizes there's a place inside of them that's quiet, despite all the chaos. And then we give them the tools to go there. Now they have a life skill.